feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I've been wanting to get into this conversation about Diddy, but life has been lifing, and I had to do the Basketball Rise review yesterday. So I definitely wanted to come and give you guys some things that I have not seen online, but just people having conversations about this whole situation. And then also just some little light stuff at the very beginning. I just saw that Methodman had posted a response to this. Shout out to Shyne for, keeping it professional. I want to talk about some things that happened on the Breakfast Club. I want to talk about Diddy's friends who are deciding to speak out in his favor, and then all the people who are stepping down from their jobs. So I want to get into those things. But before we do, let's go ahead and take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below, and then come over here and comment in the chat if you're here for the live. Let's play the intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and I am back. Let me say what's up to everybody in the chat real quick. What's going on to Miss Platinum 2001? What's going on to Grown Woman Don't Try Me? What's going on to Aries Sun? What's going on to Cindy C in the building? What's going on to Jadarius? Hey, so Deb, did you see Brandon Jason speak on Jen and Chris? No, I did not. I did not see that. No, I did not see that. I'll have to check that out soon. Cindy, we'll have to look at that. So yeah, I want to talk about the stuff that's happening because I just feel like this is really crazy as how fast all this stuff is really happening. What's going on to Just Jules JG? It's like every 5 minutes there's something new that's popping up. And it's so hard to keep up with. Like if you didn't catch it at the very beginning, like you're trying to catch up, because I definitely had got the transcripts, but then I was like, when everybody read that, so I'm not gonna read those. But I did want to pull up a few things. One, this is something I really liked. So DJ Academics, which I'm not a big fan of his, and I don't also understand why he's even making any kind of commentary about Diddy because, sir, they're probably gonna be calling you next. But let's pull up this DJ Academics. So what he did was he pulled up what he broke down what Diddy's gonna be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner while he's in federal custody. Let's check it out.
Bruh, come on. Imagine what Diddy's going through. So this is what breakfast is. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, he'll get fruit, cereal, breakfast cake, sugar substitute. I know it sounds good on paper. It don't look that good. Okay. His lunch is going to either be a hamburger or a black bean burger, a baker. This is like school lunch, if you know what I mean. Lettuce or tomatoes, sliced onions, ketchup. Why I say ketchup? Ketchup or mustard. whole wheat hamburger bun. These are options you could choose from. Fruit and beverage. And then for dinner, pasta with marinara, chef salad or tofu chef salad, beets, dressing, assorted, and whole wheat bread and some type of beverage. Pretty much this is about the same. He gets pizza on Saturday.
All right, I ain't going through the whole damn menu. If y'all want to watch it, go over to the neighborhood talk. I really came over here because I wanted to read the comment section. So this person says, I don't think he should be talking because soon that's going to be his diet too. Larry Blue 1914 says he looked it up because he will be there soon. Well, he'll be there. He'll be there. I'm gonna say, wait, ain't he next? You better pull your meal, sir. And it's weird because like you don't know that they're gonna be calling you next. It's very weird. It's not giving them your. What's going on, Doc? From NC. Hey, so Dad and crew, what's going on with you? So I want to pull that. If you guys want to hear the whole menu, go over to the neighborhood talk. Let's move on to what is this? Oh, so I was on earlier as I was making this live, and I saw that the TMZ had pulled over to Methodman, and so they were asking Methodman, does Diddy's legal issues will they affect the hip hop community? It says Methodman is speaking out about the state of hip hop in the wake of this. I'm about to say Disney. Diddy's legal issues. When TMZ asked him if he felt this was the end of hip hop due to Diddy, he shut the claim down. He said, "I don't see how the correlation," and mentioned that people are still listening to R. Kelly music, which to me is crazy. To me, I can't be around if you listen to R. Kelly. I just can't. But let's watch the video.
Like the end of hip hop as we know it.
How?
So I'm just asking your opinion on that. Do you agree with that statement? Do you feel like, some people being shown in a different light, is that ruining the way we are going to see hip hop going forward, or like the culture?
I don't think that it has anything to do with hip hop. What are we talking about here, really? Like,
well,
as far as
I mean, I don't want to just go straight to it, but like everything with Diddy, people are saying it's kind of the end of hip hop at that era. Okay.
Has nothing to do with hip hop at all. So I don't see the correlation whatsoever. If we're talking about creative and music and stuff like that, there's people still listening to R. Kelly. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that, but I don't think it has anything to do with hip hop.
So what's saying that this is like the end of hip hop?
Now, I think the question that she's asking is really like, is a lot of hip hop artists going to be taken down with Diddy in this lawsuit? And maybe she should have worded it a little bit different so that maybe he could have answered it a little bit differently. To say, I don't think hip hop's gonna go anywhere. I mean, it's already changed into a totally different type of music from their era period. So the way she asked the question, it was kind of like, girl, what are you talking about? It's still here. But however, whatever floats your boat, guys. Do you guys think that Diddy going to, with all these things happening with Diddy, will it change the state of the hip hop community? To me, I say it's already changed from that group of people. The new kids are taking over at this point. So will we see a lot of our old head, or I don't say old head because I mean that would be old head, but I don't see a lot of people from our generation get pulled out of this, but I think that's what the question really is. That's a microaggression on her part. Rock and roll didn't change when rock and roll didn't change when Home married his. Very true. Very true. Yeah, if you guys are joining late, though, also just drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think on that topic. I do want to get over into Shyne. Mostly probably already seen this already. And we're going to get into some other things that we probably may have not, we had not talked about it or whatever, but we'll see. So here's Shyne, and it's so sad. I remember when Shyne, there's not even a caption on that. Let's hear what Shyne had to say about Diddy. I love the fact that he didn't really take a dig at Diddy, although I would have. I'm just not that grown yet. But I'm glad that he didn't take the dig at Diddy, and he actually just kept it cute and, gave it what it was worth.
When I was a an 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I saw
and
you
that
spent a birthday with him once.
And see, I didn't know that he had turned people against him to start testifying against him. I thought he stopped paying for Shyne's attorneys. That's the story I've always heard. So I think that's really messed up that he set this man up and then have people start testifying against him. That's crazy.
I saw a birthday
I
cake.
went again to do a charity event for impoverished youth in London. So let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and to maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and to bring the contributions to education to Belize, but don't distort it as if he and I were bombale. This is someone that destroyed my life, but do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not. I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed. No one needs to suffer for me.
In your at the height of your professional relationship, or thereafter through the reconciliation, when he was an instrumental part of promoting you through Revolt Media, were you aware of these freak off events, and were you aware of them? Did you have any participation in them?
Oh my goodness, Jules Vasquez. Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of them?
Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of the freak offs?
So I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level.
Yeah, I thought they said that those parties started in like 2006. Wasn't he in jail at that time anyway? I don't know. I think he's really being the bigger person. Maybe that's that humbleness comes from him being in prison, because ain't no way. I'm sorry. I would be throwing me a damn party today or any day, because I'm not sitting here being all humble about some person who set me up and I've wasted my entire 20s and 30s in prison because of you and your lies, and you set me up. So Deb did read about the 72 different gender identities Diddy allegedly been. Ooh, wow, I didn't see that. I did not see that. There's 72 different gender identities. I'm learning something today. I didn't know nothing about that. But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I'm mature enough to be a Shyne. I don't think I would ever be mature enough to be a Shyne. So shout out to, I'm glad that he does. I'm glad that he grew. I'm glad that he does it, because I'm sure that forgiveness is more for him than it is for Diddy. But baby, he will live with that for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't be. I'm holding on. I hold on to grudges. So yeah. Let's move on, because I wanted to talk about this clip from. Drop down in the comment section if you guys are tuning in late. And let me know what you guys think about Shyne. Are you in a forgiving mood when it comes to somebody who has set you up the way that he was set up? Let me know. All right, so I want to get into this clip from The Breakfast Club, because it almost lets you understand. Not almost. It lets you see how sick this man really is. Like, to the point he's so damn high at his own functions, he doesn't know what the he be saying. Let me play this.
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
He was shocked that he said that shit.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
He don't even know what to say. Now, I want y'all to listen. I'm going to play it one more time. I want y'all to listen very closely because it sounds like somebody in the background said, why'd you take my pants off? You can turn it up. If you're watching the replay, it sounds like in the background somebody says, why you take my pants off?
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
He's probably scrambling and scraping to find out what he had. We as Black community need to stop forgiving people. Turning the cheek. Diddler needs to be under the jail. I so agree with you on that. I do. I'm sorry. Ain't no forgiveness over here, especially to this magnitude of the things that you have done. R. Kelly, there's no forgiveness for him. There's no forgiveness for Diddy. There's no forgiveness for the Epsteins or none of these people. I don't have any. Shore did say it. That's why Diddy was stuck because they probably didn't hear what he said, but he heard it. Because I'm like, did he just say, why you take my pants off? I love when you scrambling and scraping. He was scrambling and scraping trying to get his pants back. This is a sick individual, okay? And you know, the other sick individual on this show, The Breakfast Club, I know a lot of y'all don't like Charlemagne, but who I really cannot stand is DJ Envy. DJ Envy will see foot around and make excuses for any of these Black people that come up there. And I think it's because he got away with that scam when he was scamming people for those properties that he was with that guy with. Whatever happened to that case? Y'all remember that when he was scamming them people for them properties? They were doing them seminars and the people never got any properties. Whatever happened to that case? I know that something happened with the guy, but how did DJ Envy get out of it? He's such a weirdo. But let's listen to this. It says DJ Envy says Diddy should get bail since Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and O.J. Simpson were granted bail during their high-profile criminal cases. He made these comments before Diddy was ultimately denied bail a second time. Why does it matter if Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, and O.J. Simpson got out of it? You know, this man has I wanted to play something on here, but I know YouTube's going to shut my channel down if I do. But it was about them letting this lady out of jail. And then she went home, like her husband was having the DM issues, and they let her out because she never really had any issues. And she went home and that man's head off. Imagine this man with this power being able to go home. First of all, he's probably going to be taking care of the rest of stuff that they have not found. Second of all, he about to be trying to silence everybody else. And the thing is, he's like, oh, well, I'm not going to be around no girls, and I'm not going to have no phone. I will have no Wi-Fi. Baby, you're not the one calling. So them things don't even matter. So absolutely, you need to stay in the damn prison. He doesn't need to be able to even get phone calls. But let's play the video and we'll talk about it.
be appealing the decision to not receive bail today, and he's actually going to be appealing that decision, him and his attorney, with Judge Carter. Judge Carter, because I reached out to Diddy's attorney and I said, well, what's the difference? Why appeal the next day? And he said Judge Carter is a judge that will be presiding over the full trial itself.
Different judge,
So
right?
they think that there will be a difference in that.
Do you think he's gonna get a bail?
Do I?
Yeah, I'm just asking in general.
I don't think that Diddy is going to get a bail.
I think Diddy should get a bail.
And
I ain't asking what you think. I said, do you think he's going to get one?
I think he is.
The
fact that he's putting up $50 million, the fact that he's putting up his family's passports, his mom's crib, the fact that he said he'll wear a GPS monitoring system, he'll only be in Miami, in New York, the fact that if you look at his family, his two daughters don't have the three of the kids don't have a mom.
Right
They're staying with a family's friend.
Yeah.
But he has to do all of that because the feds think he's a slippery suspect.
Right. It will all that baby oil. But
so yeah,
I
think he should get one. When you look at people like Harvey Weinstein, I got one, and you look at some of these other people, O.J. Simpson, I got one.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby got one. Diddy should be able to get a bail.
Going to be appealing.
He just is like making all these dumbass excuses, and it's like, so when he comes out here and it's a bloodbath, then what? Then what you gonna say, DJ Envy? We already know the man has taken lives. Bill Cosby didn't take lives. O.J. Simpson allegedly he did. It wasn't, we'll let that go. I don't think we've heard anything about Harvey Weinstein doing that either. But I mean, he probably has. We just don't know about it. But we absolutely know that Diddy has been doing it allegedly. We put up my allegedly banner. That's one of the biggest rumors that we know about, that we have been hearing about Diddy, is that he's been, harming people and taking lives. So why in the world would you let a dangerous person out of jail on bail because of some other people got it? Well, they killed somebody, so they should be able to go and be in shoot somebody too and get off because of the situation not the same. It's not the same. Envy embarrassment is from his wife and Erica Men's joke. All those situations are not the same. And even with OJ, it was Nicole. Like, it wasn't a whole stable of people that was being, kidnapped and, R-worded. Well, yeah, R-worded and like it. I don't understand like his mentality. It doesn't make sense. Envy on them tapes, in my opinion. I believe it too. I believe Envy would go anywhere they would let him go. And I believe that Envy was on the bottom of all them situations, if you know what I'm talking about. He's like the light version of who we're gonna talk about next. I'm gonna go from light to medium to the high ones. Okay. So that's DJ Envy. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think if you're tuning in late. Let's move over to big old Faizon, who gives love. Okay, because this is another person, and women, watch out for men like this. This one and Boosie, watch out for men like this, because these are the type of men who will R-word you, be like, "Oh, you said you wanted to do it last night." Okay. Right after they just slipped you Mickey Mouse. Envy, would you leave your kids alone with the diddler? No. You know he wouldn't. Well, actually, we don't know. That man look half. He is. This is what diabetes look like. Him, look, he looked just remind me of Ari Spears. How hold them all accountable? And I believe that those behaviors were displayed even before they became adults. I do too. So let's hear what big boy Love got to say, and then we're gonna get into his comments. I'm probably gonna be pausing this.
I need y'all to help me.
This is how you know. This is how you. Where is my clip at? Where is my clip? Do I have it on here? Oh, I don't even have it. Oh no. Damn, I need to put that on here. But you know how when the conversation already gonna go wrong? When they start this conversation out with this.
I need y'all to help me.
If you need us to help you, the internet is not the place to go. The internet is not the place to start, especially when you're making a video. The internet is not where you start the help from. You have a good friend called Google that can help you out before you even start asking dumbass questions that you're about to start asking. But let me keep going.
We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand.
I don't think that nobody said yay. And this is how you know that it's going to go wrong for real, because you don't even know what they're saying. And as you go on in this conversation, it's evident that you don't know everything that's happened, been in this lawsuit, or that this man's been accused of. The only thing that you know of is Cassie and the few things that you're going to talk about. But let's keep going.
You should definitely lock this nigga up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit.
We know. We can tell from this stupid ass face right here. I can't even make it. We can tell from this dumb ass face that you don't understand.
Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime?
It's been a federal crime when you were putting people into the back of a van, and I'm not saying literally, but y'all know what I'm saying without saying it. It became a federal crime when you did that. It became a federal crime when you did that, and then they couldn't go home. And then you were beating them up, and you were also giving them Mickey Mouses. But clearly, you don't know what's going on. So let's keep on. Let's keep hearing the ignorant. And Aries Sun says he needs to do a Dr. CB fast, water for 90 days. He needs water for the rest of the year.
And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy, but you get a massage or something.
And it's not the time to tell jokes. Because what if we came here and told jokes about diabetes? You've been eating all that sugar all these years, and we knew that a chocolate bar a day might not have to keep the doctor away. But baby, did you eat the whole factory? Like, are you just pouring sugar down your throat at this point? What is your diet consist of? 99.9% of sugar? What if we told diabetes jokes? We can keep moving.
Something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for niggas.
They're not new rules. Keep your hands off of women. If no means no. Okay. They don't need to be intoxicated to have to do nothing with you. When you look like you looking, it's probably a hell no. If it does, I'm trying to understand where you're missing the point. And this is not just for niggas; it's for everybody.
Because maybe they're not new rules, actually, because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson, and he was whooping ass. Everybody ass, but mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white...
Here we go with the excuse about the white people. Like, now we're going to what the white people do. we can never stay on to the topic of the fact of what this man has been doing, and we want to know new rules. But hold on, let's talk about what the white person did, because this is the excuse why the black people should be able to do it.
White woman, Mae West.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't stop this black man.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s, taking a white woman across the lines was...
It's illegal, period. So I'm not understanding why you're confused. How many women have you taken and traveled unwillingly? I'll wait.
If he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Box. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. Can't take
What vacation were these people on? Like,
anybody to Vegas. Damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was.
So he just admitted that basically he's been doing this shit a long time, and now he want to know what are the rules so he can still do it legally. Let me read y'all's comments really quick. Stupid, just plain stupid, sir. I mean, it really is. This is Faizon Love. He's a comedian. I'm trying to think of what he was in I remember from the Parenthood the most. My phone is vibrating. I remember the Parenthood the most, but I think he was in like the Fridays too. All that stuff. Human trafficking has always been a federal crime. I'm trying to figure out why he doesn't know that. Yeah, what's going on, P Dynamite? By the way, deflect. That's what it is. Now you just being. He was on a tape or two, in my opinion. Because look at his eyes. Look at him. He might have just ate another sugar ball. Why he acting like he a house ninja? That's probably what's happening here. Diddy was like, get online and tell one of your stupid jokes. Steve Pat Machine. And I'm not sorry, listen. It looks like he smells like fungus, mold, and blue cheese. And let's add poverty to that. Fungus, mold, blue cheese, and poverty. That's what it smells like to me. I bet he votes for a rump too. I'm pretty sure it looks like it. In every language and dialect, it's a hell no. Don't touch. He was at the freak. He was definitely that. He probably the only way he's gonna get a freak is at a freak off. None, because any that went were unwilling. Who would go anywhere with him? Anywhere. What faction is he on? I don't know. You could tell they was doing the same. You could tell. Do he know he recording looking like he reflecting? He's like, when is the last? When did the rules change? We probably getting like cuts. It's the last time. When did the rules change? Because I can't take the girl on vacation and we can't do drugs together and like, bro, just go and turn yourself in. I'm not understanding if he's so innocent why he even paid her the very next day. He was robbing. Y'all, I tried to watch it with my kids. I forgot there was cussing and stuff in it. Had to turn it off last year. But yes, he was, since he played Robin. No, was that him? That wasn't him. That was Robin. What's his last name? These old ninjas need to sit this one out. Seriously, they just really need to do. Drop down in the comments if you guys are tuning in and let me know what you guys think. Did the rules change? Because I don't think the rules have changed. I think these stars know abide by the rules at this point, and they're upset they have to abide by the rules. Period. All right, so let's get the Boosie dumbass. So Boosie dumbass says, "I feel Diddy in jail for basically doing what every other famous entertainer has done. Flew itches out for threesomes. He's just freakier. He's just freakier. We actually go call women. We actually go call women who are sex workers who fly in willingly to be with their partners for sex. If that's what if that's the case, if you've been flew out, all these damn emojis, it had sex, you should be labeled a sex worker. If that's the case, that's 80% of the women reading this in trafficking. Is it Helena? You're a celebrity. You gotta fly something. How else you get the cat? You never in one place. When I saw that video, I was pissed off at this ninja. Like, he really got a problem, but facing life in prison for doing basically what so many other entertainers has done. Name them. You know what, Boosie? Name the ones who have been doing it. Let's make a list, and then we can explain to y'all why they're reading y'all's rankings. But just make a list of all the ones so we can explain to y'all all at one time why they signing y'all up for y'all's new apartments. I'm starting to feel like this ST charge for flying women in for threesomes will be a tool used to take down hip hop artists and celebrities. Just think about it. Who flying they yeah-yeahs into turn up? Who flying the yeah-yeahs into turn up? Who always in a different city and gotta fly cat to them? Who ain't tripping and go give their sex partner a little change? Think about it. This real. If you fly a chick in, y'all turn up and give her a little change so she's straight when she go home. That's ST. Rappers, athletes, D-boys, politicians, be careful who you flying. It's so interesting that he put rappers, athletes, D-boys, and politicians in the same sentence. I think you know what you're doing. I don't think we're confused that you know what you're doing. And I just think that is yes, Robin Harris, that was his name. That was his name. That was not Faizon. But yes, I think that Boosie, Faizon, and was it another one? Oh, we're gonna go to the next one too. Boosie, Faizon, and anybody else who even has said anything like this, they know what they're doing. Like, you're not confused, you don't need help. That was Robin Harris, Baby's Kids, Jazz. First Boosie, now him. No, he's been doing this too. Diddy was basically Cassie's, and he was. Angela, no, because he passed away. When I see him, I see honey buns, mayo sandwiches, Kool-Aid, and fried Oreos all day, every day. Silence is golden. This was on my board at school today. I wrote that on my board at school today. Silence is golden. Yes, y'all. Please like the video. Also, yeah, my birthday's on Saturday, so if y'all decide to support the channel, I would be very happy about that. Faizon looks like he needs a laxative. He also needs medication for his diabetes. All right, so we have done Faizon. We have done Boosie Dumbass. Let's get over to Dr. Umar, who basically said the same shit that Faizon says. Dr. Umar Johnson doesn't believe the feds have enough evidence of ST and Diddy's case. He says he believes they are intentionally tarnishing his image. Of course, he looks just like Bootsy. He looks like Faizon without the diabetes, without the bad, whatever Umar is. Let's hear what Umar says.
I haven't seen or heard a single piece of evidence against Sean Puffy Gomes. I ain't read it in the New York Times. I ain't read it in the Philadelphia Inquirer. I ain't heard it on CNN. I ain't seen it on headline news. Where is the evidence that Sean Puffy Combs engaged in interstate sex trafficking? I keep hearing about Cassie when I turn on the news. Why are we hearing about Cassie when Cassie has nothing to do with the federal indictment?
Shout out to the North Carolina beat, who clearly, I mean, I'm sure that Umar ain't reading this. Well, we all know that the evidence is presented in trial. Anybody who graduated high school knows this. So why would you see it before the trial, you idiot?
I don't think any black man should have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I don't think any black man needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But I haven't seen anywhere in federal law where owning 1,000 bottles of baby oil is a federal crime. I haven't seen or heard a single piece of evidence against Sean Puffy Gomes. I ain't read it in the New York Times. I ain't read it in the Philadelphia Inquirer. I ain't heard it on.
Did you read it in the transcripts from when he went to court? Did you see the video of the baby oil? I mean, did you read when Don Richards, her lawsuit? Did you watch the video of Cassie? Did you? I mean, there's so much you could see at this point. I'm confused as to what you haven't seen that you need to see.
CNN. I ain't seen it on headline news. Where is the evidence that Sean Puffy Combs engaged in interstate sex trafficking? I keep hearing about Cassie when I turn on the news. Why are we hearing about Cassie when Cassie has nothing to do with the federal indictment?
Because Cassie told them, you idiot. If you didn't know, now you know.
I don't think any black man should have 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Should a white man, a Hispanic man, a Chinese man, an African man, should any man or any woman at this point, should anybody have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? And if that's not a problem for you, like if that doesn't, make you have any questions, then we also understand why you stupid too.
I don't think any black man needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But I haven't seen anywhere in federal law where owning 1,000 bottles of baby oil is a federal crime.
It's very suspicious of why would someone have that much baby oil though. Could you not understand why that would be suspicious? It was wrapped up in pretty little bottles and everything, but maybe you missed that too. Who actually gets baby oils? And it wasn't just baby oil; it was also lubricants. But we were missing the lubricant part. And they were in pretty little bottles. They were all lined up nicely. Did you not see that? Let's keep going.
I haven't seen or heard a single piece of evidence against Sean Puffy Gomes. I ain't read it.
I don't think you would see or hear anything because you're so damn loud that even what you do see or hear, you probably wouldn't hear because you're probably going to be yelling at the person. And I'm not a good person with being yelled at, so I probably would just like, okay, well, I said it already. You probably missed it. I'm going to move on.
In the New York Times. I ain't read it in the Philadelphia Inquirer. I ain't heard it on CNN. I ain't seen it on headline news. Where is the evidence that Sean Puffy Combs engaged in interstate sex trafficking? I keep hearing about Cassie when I turn on the news. Baby oil is not a federal crime. Stomping out Cassie, he was.
They never said that a baby oil was a federal crime. And see, if you was able to like calm down and listen, they never said that baby oil was a federal crime. They were just like, it was in the house that was helping your friend have these freak offs that lasted 4 days. That's in the court, the documents that they had put out there that you could have read. they were talking about that, and that's how we heard about the baby oil. So you might want to start reading instead of just like listening. And maybe tune on to some YouTubers that are like breaking it down for you so they can read for you, because maybe you can't read, baby. And that's okay. There's a lot of people who can't read.
It's not charged with a crime. The freak offs are not crimes.
The freak offs are definitely crimes. And again, if you would have looked at those court documents that they have put out there, you will understand why they are crimes. But again, baby, get a book, and let's start with the ABCs. Let's start with the short vowel sounds, and we're going to work our way up to getting to chapter books from there. But by the time you get there, it won't be enough time. So find somebody who can actually read to you. Are you and R. Kelly, did y'all go to the same school? Hello, R. Did you and R. Kelly go to the same school? Because maybe you can't read either, and that's totally fine to admit that you can't read. And maybe you don't trust people around you who can read, because they're going to do to you what they did to R. Kelly and just steal off his money. But this has no financial gain for you. So go, and you can go get hooked on phonics. You can actually go onto YouTube. You can type in words you don't know onto Google, and they'll read those words for you. So I think that what you should do is stop yelling at us because you can't read, and find someone to read for you. Get hooked on phonics, or go onto Google and type in literally the things that you don't know, because that's the only way you're going to understand what we know.
So why do we keep hearing about Cassie? Why do we keep hearing about baby oil?
We keep hearing about Cassie because he beat the shit out of Cassie in the damn hallway. And they've been lying about why I was there. And there was also allegedly one of the people that he was trafficking in the room. That was alleged. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. But, you know, you're going to keep hearing about Cassie because she's got a very instrumental part to this. Cassie's like the woman who lit the lighter and then and lit the candle so that the rest of the people can let the candle keep going. But you probably don't know that either because you don't watch a lot of things and you also don't read.
Oil. Why do we keep hearing about freak offs? Where?
Because the freak offs are where all the crimes happen. That's why.
Are the federal charges, and why are the charges being sealed? Why did the feds seal the charges against Sean Puffy Combs? I'm gonna tell you one reason why the feds sealed.
Y'all know he thought he ate this for real. Like he got his hand on his hip and everything right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but he got his hand on his hip like this. Check out how my arm look. Check out his arm look. He got his arm on his hip. He thought he think he's eating us up right now. And literally, you need to go eat a plate of food because you're eating yourself up. Because you sound dumb. That's
the charges against Sean Puffy Combs. One of the biggest reasons they sealed the charges against Sean Puffy Combs is because the evidence is probably weak. Baby oil is not a federal.
Yeah, so that's Umar. He yells at us. Let me go through some of you guys' comments really quick. What's going on, Norris? I didn't see you in the chat. I'm sorry, I was on another screen. Hold on. Okay. Doc, did the district donate cash to your fake school? That might be where some of the women came from, or the little girls, allegedly. Sir, where is your school again that you were building for the last 10 years? He probably can't build it because he's probably building it with popsicle sticks. Again, more deflecting. He doesn't read. I don't think he reads at all. They already stated the investigation is ongoing. I don't think he understands what ongoing means. So this is why we're getting yelled at. This man irks my nerves. Like, sir, I'm gonna say shut up for you, Mel. Well, Walmart doesn't have 1,000 bottles of baby oil and they sell it. LOL. You can't even order 1,000 bottles of baby oil on Amazon. We have not seen or heard one groundbreaking for the school at all. They said they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil but he wants to talk about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's missing into all the other things, but we stuck on baby oil and lubrication. They forgot about the lubrication, because lubrication and baby oil is two different things. But we talking about baby oil. It wasn't 1,000. It wasn't 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It was 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubrication. No more wire hangers. Yes. What's going on, the Norris? He thinks because he's loud, he's right. Yeah, loud and wrong. You could be loud and wrong at the same time. I tell my kids this every day. Tell him to listen. Because you got to teach. Sometimes you got to teach the older ones. Exactly. That's all. He is loud. Look, I just said loud and wrong. Why do we have to keep hearing from you? Like, why? Again, lock him up with Diddy and give him a gift of oil and go. He can get a gift bottle of lube and baby oil and have your way. Can we just say reading is fundamental? Yes. And so is listening. Listening is also fundamental as well. Some people can't read, but they can also hear. And then they can also hear what they see. And then also it helps them understand what they see because they heard it. So yes, your opinion is not necessary. And I so agree. Not hands on his. You didn't see the hand on that head? Well, I did. You did. You put your hands up. Anyways. So that's Dr. Umar yelling at us. So this is my last few, y'all. So I want to get to this. So drop down in the comments whatever you guys think about Dr. Umar. But so Kevin Love steps down from he's resigning from Warner Music Group. And I'm going through this really fast at this point. Then we have the president and CEO of Warner Music Japan resigning. CEO of Sony Music Nashville resigning. Then you have the Nike CEO John Donahoe stepped down from chief executive position as well. Then you have Diddy's publicist Natalie Moore quietly exits after nearly 2 decades amidst his arrest. Now, all these people, now y'all think that, so Diddy's in jail. Now everybody, are they free or are you guilty? I don't even want to read it. Y'all can go to Big Mouth Media, TMZ, Spiritual World, She.Gossips, and it's on the Score One site to read it. Ain't nothing to really read. They all quitting their jobs out after Diddy done with the prison. Why everybody quitting? That's what I say. They're guilty. They're trying to cover it up. Look, I got 24 hours to figure out how to get to Bali because whatever he did, I don't have that. I ain't got that. So I might be able to get to Bali before they call me. But that's why they are all stepping down. Russell Simmons. Well, what they running, the cats are what they're running, the cats are scattering. I mean, this is all in one day. Because how is Laos did it? Laos was 2 days ago, but the other 3 was today. I'm just interested to see how many more people start stepping down from their positions. His assistant, or his publicist, I probably could see, but the Nike CEO and the Warner Music Japan and Sony Music Nashville CEO resigning. Let me put them back up here on the screen. Because they ain't all black. Diddy got the people from all nationalities over there at these freak offs. Look at him. Could I have got me some more Jordan before you had left? This case is gonna be so interesting. Oh, y'all. So before I go, I watched Monster about the Mendez brothers on Netflix. It was so good. I never really heard the story before. I've heard like they unalived their parents, but I never like heard the actual story. It was so good, but it also reminds me of this with Diddy. It's like we've been hearing this entire story this entire time. Now all of a sudden, when the truth comes out, they are like this. We going in on this right now, and I'm happy for it. Do you think Clive Davis will be named? I think that Clive Davis has more money than anybody on this earth when it comes to this industry. I don't know if they're going to name him. When they mentioned KK, in my opinion, made the cats run. I saw Sherelle talking about that earlier today. So that there's more to come. Trust me. Oh, I know there's more to come. They all said this. I'm out. Yeah, and they scattering. I'm sure he will. He played a big part in a lot of things. Yeah. His PR been with him for like 20 years, and he's her only client. She needs to do something. I don't think that she's going to be able to do anything else, though. Hopefully, she stole some money when she left. That's the only way she's going to survive. Because who's going to hire her? Hire her? McDonald's? Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. I do have to go to bed because I got to work in the morning. Hold on. Will this be another F? This is. I hope not. I hope that this actually gets to be played. One, because I feel like if he does get silenced, we won't get to see. We probably won't know everybody who's involved. But two, can I say that? Let me see who did this. When the movie is made, I want Ryan Murphy to make it. I think Ryan Murphy is such a great storyteller. From the Mendez brothers, from Dahmer. I don't want Lifetime to make no video of this situation. I want the details. I want to see how it's played out. I want the back and forth trauma. I want to go through the time. I want to know who was involved. And it seems like Ryan Murphy, the only person who's doing that. So when they start making this stuff, I know that not Diddy, 50 Cent has a documentary coming out. But I need him to put Ryan Murphy on that team and let him be the creator of that. Because we can watch it on TV all we want to. We can. But Ryan Murphy is an amazing storyteller. And I want the story. I want to feel like I lived that life. I lived in this when the story is told. I was just thinking that today when I was watching Monsters, whatever the boy's names was, story today. I was like, I want him to make this Diddy story. I don't really care about the 50 Cent's documentary. I want Ryan Murphy to, I want Ryan Murphy to create it. Take your time on it and give it to us straight. But also, I need the court, like if you're going to do like before, give us the court stuff. Do it after we've done everything that's in court. And I want the entire story. Give us a 2-part series, something. But that's what I was thinking when I was watching. Anyways, guys, I'm getting up out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I know I'm not really in the algorithm that much. I'm working my way back in. I have been doing really good, actually. It looks like I'm like losing trolls and gaining subscribers, which is really pretty dope. Because my numbers are going up, but it says it's going down, which means I'm losing people, but also like it's leveling out. So thank you guys so much for actually tuning in. I definitely have to shout out Grown Woman, Don't Try Me. It's 2001, 2001. What is it? Miss Platinum 2001. I have to check them out because they're all every time I go live, they're always here. And also, I've always seen just Jules JG a lot as well. Normally, just Jules JG said no Lifetime, no Tubi, no BT, no movie. We need HBO, Netflix. Listen, I don't even want HBO. And if it's HBO, I definitely want Ryan Murphy to create and direct this. Like, I want to go through the emotions of what was happening. So I am definitely with you on this. Like, if Lifetime or Tubi do it, I'm not watching because I think Tubi has one now already, and I will never watch Tubi. BET, absolutely not. The Lifetime, no. Especially not MTV. HBO, I would give it a try, but I would really love if Ryan Murphy was on the project. So one more time, I'm trying to get out here, y'all. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I try to do lives every day, like once a day. So you guys probably see me tomorrow. Then I'll be off for the weekend because my birthday is on Saturday. So yeah, so I'll probably be on tomorrow, but the weekend I'll be gone. I'll see you guys again on Monday. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me so much. See you guys in this video. Bye, y'all.
I did it, 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 did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.